The W, the O, the R, the K. The W, the O, the R, the K. Look yourself in the face. Look yourself in the mirror. Ask yourself, are you giving 120% every day? Every play? Give me 120 or don't give me nothing at all. The guy you competing against, you haven't outworked him. You've not outworked the person next to you. You've not out-hustled them. You've not out-grind them. You've not outdone them. You're not locked in. Bring all your passion. Bring heart. Every single game, every single play. Put forth 120% or don't ask nobody to do nothing to it. The W, the O, the R, the K. The W, the O.
What's up? What's up? What's up? Happy Friday, TGIF. Yo, that intro couldn't be more appropriate today. Y'all motherfuckers better be locked in to this market. And y'all better, if y'all scared, the only thing I can tell y'all is y'all better go to church. Y'all better go to church, man, because this market, man, this market is crazy. And y'all better be locked in. Y'all better be ready to give it 120, man. But y'all better not be out here being scared, man. Don't be scared. If you're scared, go see your priest, go to church, go do whatever y'all want to do. But this market right here, this is a buyer's dream, baby. This is a buyer's dream. This is straight manipulation. This is a straight shakeout of the market. This is big money coming in. This is big money shaking all the retail investors out. That's the only thing that's going on. You got people running around here talking about bull market's over, all this and that. Bull market's not over. We haven't even hit the parabolic phase of the bull market yet. We're good. We're good. Go say a prayer. Go wipe your tears. Go do whatever you're gonna do. But we at it, man. You guys better be locked in because we are on this thing. The shakeout is real. It's real, and they are shaking. They got you in that bag, baby. They shaking you up, and they letting all you punks get up out the market so that real men and real women can get up in this market and make some money. And they shaking the punks out, man. That's all that's happening. That's what's going on. That's what's going on. So it is what it is. This is why we kept telling you. This is why I kept telling you guys the whole time. You better have dry powder on the side. Better have dry powder on the side. Better have some money. Better have some money. You knew the shakeout was coming. If you know how big money works, you knew it was coming. What's up, Selmo? Good morning, my dog. Good morning. What's up, Elmo? Good morning. Good morning. Waiting for all the rest of the DGs and the DGens to get up in here. Yo, man. But the thing about it is like you're gonna see a lot of these projects that they ain't gonna make it. A lot of these projects ain't gonna make it. A lot of these people ain't gonna make it. A lot of them ain't gonna happen. I keep telling you guys, this is gonna be a different type of bull run. This bull run gonna be different. It's not gonna be what we're used to. It's not gonna follow the same pattern as all the rest of the bull runs. It's gonna be completely manipulated. It's gonna be completely different, and not everybody's gonna make it. Oh man, I'm not fudding, baby. I'm just telling you the truth, Elbow. I'm just telling you the truth. A lot of these other people get on here and they want to tell you, oh my God, the sky is falling, it's terrible, or oh my God, we're going to the moon. No, I'm telling you, you better have your dry powder on the side. We're not done being manipulated yet. We're not done. We will see a big run up and we'll get manipulated again. This manipulation, this is big money at work, baby. This is big money at work. And you gotta have balls of steel to stay in this market. This market is not for the weak. You know what I mean? This market is not for the weak. Last day of Black History Month. Yes, it is. Happy Black History Month to everybody. Last day. Make sure I'm sure you go support a local black business today. What's so happy about? What's so happy about this Friday? Yo, man, great buying opportunities. That's what we're happy about. Definitely. Yo, need lots of prayers. Yo, go to church. If you scared, go to church. Go pray to whoever you gonna pray to. Well, I ain't scared. We ain't scared of this market. What's up? Good morning, my brother. Good morning. Good morning. Where's Richard Hart? Yo, Richard Hart is just waiting for that case to get done, and he about to twerk out of court, man. And he about to send that whole hex ecosystem. He's about to send that whole thing, man. He's about to take care of it. Glenn, good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm buying the dip. Yo, I'll tell you what, I bought the dip yesterday. You know, we'll see what happens today. I'm not gonna jump on it right now, Glenn. I'm not gonna jump on the dip right now. I think there might be some more pain in the market. We'll look at that in a minute. Asian markets, they woke up. They traded terrible today. Traded absolute terrible. They went to bed. European markets over there, and they ain't looking too good either. You know, United States markets, yo, they're all in the green. All the pre-markets are in the green, but it's hard not to be in the green when you take a crap dive like they took yesterday. Well, what's going on? What's spooking the markets? Here's one of the things that's spooking the markets right here. China says that it's going to go ahead and retaliate against these 10% tariffs that the United States talking about putting on China. That they're going to go ahead and retaliate, and we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But this whole tariff talk spooking the market again. I'm buying more. I'm buying more on Sunday. I think, yeah, you said Sunday. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, man. I'm gonna ride this market down. I'm gonna see when I'm gonna DCA in. I'm gonna let the total 3 chart tell me when to buy. Yo, boy, I had to settle for Pelosi's jug. Yo, that's funny, man. Richard Hart is better. It's better looking. It's better looking. Richard Hart's better looking than Pelosi. Ken, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, my brother? Good morning, good early afternoon. How are you? But yeah, I mean, one of the things that's spooking the market right here is China and the United States are about to go at it over tariffs. United States want to put a 10% tariff on China. China says that they're going to retaliate. You know, we're going to let this battle play itself out. You got Nvidia over here who absolutely took a dumpster dive yesterday. They had good reports. Financials look good. They had good reports. But here's the thing. When you get a company like Nvidia who blows their earnings out every single quarter, they just blow them completely out of the water. And then you come in and you have earnings that are just somewhat good and you just don't blow them out of the water. You know, people get spooked, right? So, their earnings came in. They came in decent. You'll see this stock rebound after people digest the fact that they just didn't blow their earnings out of the water. But, yeah, that's kind of spooking the tech sector right now. So, we'll see what's going on. But we got Zelensky coming to the United States today. Going to try to sign this deal with the United States over minerals. So, that one could be decent as well. And we'll see what happens in these markets. But these markets are definitely spooked. A lot of tariff talk spooking these markets. A lot of uncertainty. I kept telling you guys, uncertainty is the number one key driver to these markets. And if you have uncertainty in your markets, people are dumping. Not to mention, we've been talking about this for a while on this channel. Retail money. People are broke. Let's just call it for what it is. People are fucking broke. They don't have money to be out here just dumping in the crypto market. They don't have money out here just to be dumping in the pre-sales and dumping in the low market caps and dumping in the Bitcoin and all that. People are broke. You know what I mean? That's why I keep telling you guys this bull run is going to be different. Like, you're not going to see this big retail influx right away. People just don't have the money. People just don't have the money. So you're looking at institutional investment. How they manipulating the market. Look at these Bitcoin. Look at these Bitcoin ETFs. The outflows of them: $8.27 billion. Ethereum, $71.2 million. Come over here and you look at this story right here. Bitcoin ETFs continue to face outflows as BTC dips below 80K. You come down here, who's the number one seller, right? The number one seller right now, the number one, I shouldn't say the seller because it's not the company that's selling, it's the actual people. BlackRock is absolutely, people are absolutely getting the hell up out of the iShares BlackRock ETF. You know, on the 26th, it had what was that right here? 418 million in net returns, and half of that was out, and more than 75% of that was outflows, right? So they were the number one. But look at Bitwise. Bitwise, the people that own the Bitwise ETF, they're actually buying. But look at these outflows of this Bitcoin ETF, right? You got Valkyrie sitting at 12.8 million of outflows. You got VanEck sitting at 10.55 million, right? Grayscale, the king of the dumpers right here, sitting at 7.26 million. Fidelity, 7.25 million. Man, people are just getting the hell up out of these Bitcoin ETFs. This is what I keep telling you guys. Be careful what you wish for when it comes to XRP ETFs, Solana ETFs, and all the rest of them ETFs, because this is how these things get manipulated. This is how the market gets manipulated. They're manipulating it right through these ETFs. They're manipulating the market right through these, right through the stock market. That's how they're manipulating the market. So the more ETFs that come into the market, the more cryptocurrency is going to get manipulated. But that's how you get that institutional investment coming in as well. So it's good on one side, it's bad on the other side. Careful what you wish for, guys. It's coming. It's coming. I mean, you see the SEC looking at more and more ETFs. They just looked at the Grayscale staking ETF the other day and acknowledged that they acknowledged the fact that they've received that. So, you know, this thing's gonna get more and more manipulated. That's why I'm telling you, this game's not over yet. I get the tariffs will Trump. Bring that money back to the U.S. Should be bringing that money back to the U.S. With them tariffs. You know, it's really one of these things. I think it's more or less, Selmo. I don't think it's about the money though. I think it's more or less about make your product here in the United States, right? Make your product here in the United States, and then you don't have to worry about the tariffs. I think that's what it's more about that. When you look at the tariffs that he put on steel and aluminum and all that, now Selma, you're from the East Coast, like I'm from the East Coast. If you remember, you know, right around here where we're at, we had one of the biggest steel manufacturing businesses, you know, as far as the Great Lakes, you know, in the world. You know, you had Buffalo Republic Steel, you had them all up and down through the East Coast. And what happened is when China came in and they didn't have any tariffs, and people could start buying steel from China cheaper. They didn't have any tariffs, they didn't have any taxes, they didn't have any of that. It shut all them plants down. So I think it's more, I think what it's more about is, you know, bring your businesses back. That's why you see Apple getting ready to open up a big, huge AI plant in Texas, right? Now, when was the last time Apple opened anything in the United States? You know what I mean? Apple doesn't make anything in the United States, but now all of a sudden they're putting their AI hub in Texas, and they're spending billions of dollars to do it. So I think this is more. It's more about that. It's more about that. And people are struggling, Elmo. People are struggling. Like, and it's so hard. It's so hard for people to dump money into the crypto market when they're struggling as bad as they're struggling. Inflation is still high, you know, and not only here in the United States, it's worse in other parts of the country, right? Inflation is absolutely terrible, right? So when you look at it, it's all of these things coming together that have put us in a situation that we're in, right? But yeah, Selmo, I think it's really about bringing them businesses back to the United States, right? Uh, Trump needed to ease in. Man, there ain't nothing that he's doing that's easing into anything. Like there's mass chaos out there right now. But out of chaos comes change, right? And when out of chaos comes change. Sometimes you have chaos in order to have change. But when you look at it, it's just there was a better way to do it. There was a better way to do it. Crypto confident. Good morning, my brother. Good morning. Good morning. How are you, my fairground? Good morning. Good early afternoon to you. What's going on? What's going on, brother? But yeah, people don't have money to be putting into the market, and that's just half of the problem right now. Like you're gonna see a bull run, you're gonna see an ISO bull run, you're gonna see an altcoin bull run, you're gonna see all of that, but it's gonna be very institutional driven. So that's why I tell you guys, pick and choose your cryptos very carefully, right? Pick and choose your cryptos that you're investing in, and think about whether or not big business is coming into them. Big business is going to use them. Big business is coming into them. And if the answer to the question is no, there's no use case out there for big business, don't buy it. Don't buy it. Uh, you know, because you're going to see more of an altcoin, more of an ISO run and more of an altcoin run than you will see of a meme coin run. The meme coin run will happen, but it'll be short. It'll be short lived, and you'll see the top meme coins run, not so much the bottom ones, just because retail's not coming in there. They just don't have the money to be pumping them things. Yeah, we are. We are paying the price, Elmo. And businesses are paying the price. Like my son used to own a food business, of which he just sold, and did pretty well. But food prices are just terrible. That's the last business you want to be in right now. Is the food business. They're just terrible. JK Lounge is in the building. John is in the building. What's up, JK? So, but yeah, I mean, you're just not going to see this retail money come in here, right? So you're not going to see this big, huge pump on these low market cap meme coins. You're just not going to see it. It's not going to happen, you know. And if you don't believe me, just look at the most recent launches, of all of these low market cap tokens that have just launched, right? The money's not there to push them. The devs could have the best intentions in the world. The money's just not there to push them. And it is what it is. And so you can keep playing around over there, and you can hope and pray that you make a couple thousand here, a couple thousand there, but the money's not there to sustain them long term. Long term for that major push up. SHIB had a major push up because there was money there to sustain that push. You're not going to see that right now. Now you'll see the bigger market cap meme coins push, right? You'll see Pepe push. You'll see Bonk push. You'll see Floki push. You'll see these coins push. But your low market caps, nobody's playing around over there right now. Don't make any rash decisions. No, right now is not the time you want to be selling. Right now is not the time you want to sell. Why would you sell your crypto right now in a market like this? Why would you sell why would you sell? Like that makes zero sense. That it's probably you. Why would you sell in a market like this? Like right now you got what you got, right? And you're going to DCA into what you're going to DCA into, right? And you can't DCA into everything that you probably hold, right? You just can't. Like, if you were here the whole bear market, you own way too much crypto to start DCAing down into everything that you own if you're upside down. But now's not the time to sell. You shouldn't be selling. I'm not selling anything right now. I'm not selling nothing. You know. Yeah, I mean, when you look at it, yeah, there's mineral rights coming in and all that stuff, but fair grounded. But inflation is terrible right now, and when you look at it, people gotta realize that, right? And that's one of the factors that people don't take to account when they start talking about the crypto market, the stock market, and all that stuff. Is how bad retail investors are hurting from inflation. Institutions going to push the market. They got enough money to push the market to wherever they want to push it. They can push it to wherever they want to push it. But retail, I mean, you're just not going to get the amount of retail money that you got last time. Uh, Canada's finished. Canada's not finished, dog. Canada's gonna be just fine, man. It's pain right now. It's pain, and we got to go through the pain. You got to go through the pain. We're gonna come out the other side. Crypto, we will come out the other side. We will be fine. And but you got to have balls of steel. You got to be able to hold, right? You got to be able to hold on through all of these downturns. I keep telling you guys when we're going through these downturns, pick 2 or 3 cryptos that you're going to DCA into. Stick to them. Don't try to DCA into everything, because you're going to you're going to lose all your money. Yeah, I think so too, Ken. Out of chaos becomes order. You sometimes you have to step into chaos. Sometimes you have to step into the fire, and sometimes you have to get burnt, and then you come out the other side of that. You come out of it better, and this is kind of where we're at right now, and it's fine. It's fine. Um, you know, I think everybody was looking for when Trump got elected. Everybody was looking for this big, huge push up in crypto, like it was going to happen overnight. It's not going to happen overnight. It's just not going to happen overnight, guys. You got the Coinbase case that just got settled. You have the XRP case on its way to getting settled. These things take time. These things take time, and they're going to take time, and it's okay. And it's we've got to you got to stay the course. Trump pulled a Diddy. I think it's gonna be fine. Fair ground. That's right. I forgot. Everybody smash that like button, man. Junior, what's up? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, my brother. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Good morning. But yeah, you gotta stay the course, guys. Tim Ski, what's up? What's up? Good morning, my brother. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. But yeah, we'll go over here. I mean, we can look at the charts and we can look at the bubbles and all that stuff. But at the end of the day, guys, it's a goddamn bloodbath out here. But do you take advantage of this bloodbath, or do you put your tail between your legs and go home? You ask yourself that question. Do you put your tail between your legs and go home, or do you take advantage of this bloodbath? Are you ready to do what big money wants you to do and fold your tent and go home? Or what? Or what? You buying this weekend? I bought yesterday. I'll see what happens today. I'll let the total. I'll let the total 3 chart tell me when to buy. You guys are talking about Pelosi, guys. Oh man, it's crazy, man. But we can have a look at it. I'm gonna go ahead and skip down in the chat down here, guys, because I'm missing some. I was on my rant and kind of got lost here. If Trump hands out 5K, he's not handing out 5K checks. They're not doing that, Ken. I'm telling you right now, they're not doing it. And if they do, they'll have to print money to do it. They'll have to print money to do it. Everybody, inflation is hurting everybody. All over the world, man. And that's the problem with retail investors right now. How can you ask somebody to come put $1,000 into the market, and they're trying to figure out how to make their rent? You know what I mean? They're trying to figure out how to make their rent. Like, that's just not gonna happen. Yeah, Timsky, I hope every American gets that 5K check too, but I don't see it. I don't see it. I mean, because the thing about it is like, will they dump it in the market, right? Will they dump it in the market? I don't know. People are hurting pretty bad, so I don't know if they're dumping it into the market. I mean, I'll dump it into the market. People like us will dump it into the market, but the everyday American, I don't know if they're dumping it in the market. Look at that fear and greed index sitting at 21, guys. That is absolutely in fear. I mean, we're getting ready to go to extreme fear here in a minute. That is absolutely fear. You're sitting at 2.67 trillion dollar market cap right now. Come over here and we go ahead and look at what Watcher Guru says. 215 million was liquidated out of the market, in a matter of minutes. In a matter of minutes, these people got liquidated on their longs and shorts. 215 million. This is exactly what big money wants. This is exactly what big money wants to happen, is these liquidations, and that's what's going on right now. But that Bitcoin Fear and Greed Index sitting at 21, man. We are about to go into extreme fear. Now, we buy in fear, right? We ramp up our buy-in in extreme fear. If this market goes to extreme fear, you'll hear me. I'll be ramping up my buy. I'll be ramping up my buying, right? I'll be ramping it up because this is when everybody's running away. This is where, and that's what I'm telling you guys. Like, are you guys running or are you guys staying? Buy 5K worth of Legend. Low market caps are going to really struggle right now in this market. You know what I mean, Timsky? They're going to really struggle, and it's going to be a while before you see these low market caps start to really see gains. This is just DG's opinion. This is just my opinion, and I do own Legend. I own a small bag of Legend over there on pumping. I bought it, just sitting there, but it's going to be a long time before you see these low market caps pump, because right now your Bitcoin dominance sitting at 59.8%, down a little bit from 61%. But look at your Ethereum dominance, 9.6%. People are bailing the fuck out of Ethereum like crazy. Look at this, $2,125. People are bailing the hell out of Ethereum. And people can say, oh, the market's pulling back. The market's pulling back, and this is why Ethereum's down. No, not necessarily. No, look at the dominance. Look at the dominance. The dominance came down 2% in 2 days. 2%. The dominance came down. And they'll say, well, people will then turn around the Bitcoin. I mean, the Ethereum maxis will turn around and say, oh my God, but they're putting it all in Bitcoin. No, they're not. Because the Bitcoin dominance came down 1% in the same 2 days. So if that was the case, then the Bitcoin dominance would have went up 2% in 2 days. So people that are selling off on Ethereum are not putting their money in Bitcoin. They're stablecoining up. And a lot of this, I told you guys, has to do with the ETF volume. And the ETF volume right now is straight outflow on Ethereum. Straight outflow. I'll tell you guys, I had some Ethereum ETFs because I bought them just for the hell of it when they launched. I sold them. Got out. They kept leaking. They weren't going anywhere. Every time they got a pump, people were selling off on them. They weren't going anywhere. So right here, I'm telling you, it's just sitting there. It's just chilling. Ethereum. XRP is going to pass Ethereum. That simple. Call it what you want. Call it FUD. Call it FUD. Call it what you want. Call me a fudder of Ethereum. All this and that. Men lie, women lie. Numbers don't. And the numbers for Ethereum just don't look good. Just that simple. They just don't look good. And they don't have anybody to blame but themselves. As you guys can see, you guys know I'm not a big fan of the foundation and what they got going on over at ETH. Look at BSC passes Ethereum for 24-hour volume on a blockchain. Again, BSC is where it's at right now. When it comes to any low market cap volume projects, BSC is where it's at. Solana's slipping. And they're slipping bad. And Solana's falling back bad. But BSC is where it's at. BSC is where all the DGen money is right now. It's not in it's you can see it leaking out of Ethereum. You can see it coming out of Solana. Base never really had it. Base can't get over $2 million, $2 billion in 24-hour trading volume. No matter what they do, they can't get over $2 billion in trading volume. No matter what they do, they just can't get there. I mean, there's days right here where Arbitrum outperforms Base. There's no way in hell that Arbitrum, if Base was everything that it should be, yeah, I'm flooding the shit out of everything. If Base was everything that it should have been, there's no way in hell that Arbitrum should even be in the same that the volume on Arbitrum should even be in the same room as Base. Base can't get over $2 billion in trading volume. That's their problem. And until they can do that, they will be exactly where they are. You're gonna roll some profits into both Legend and Legacy. Okay, all right. But yeah, I mean, ETH is what it is, man. It's gonna be where it's gonna be. It's gonna sit out this bull run. XRP will take the number 2 spot, and hopefully the ETH Foundation and the ETH founders can get their shit together. I know that they put their upgrade out there on testnet, but the saving grace for ETH right now is this right here. This is the saving grace for Ethereum, is that this market's in a pullback. This legitimately is the saving grace for ETH. If this market was a traditional bull market, right? If it was a traditional bull market, ETH would already been sitting in bull market out. These pullbacks, this pullback may save Ethereum. It may save Ethereum. It may give them enough time to get their upgrade out before they just completely shit the bed on this bull market. We'll see. We'll see what they do. They'll fight amongst themselves on the ETH Foundation enough that nothing will get done. So it is what it is. So there we go. That thing's blood red. That thing is blood red today, guys. But hey, when you see this right here, 21% fear, and you see this right here, you should be licking your chops. When there's blood in the street, the dogs will eat. When there's blood in the street, the dogs will eat, baby. And we about to eat, baby. We about to eat. Let's see it. But you know, let's see. Look at Pepe. Where's Pepe at? Down 11%. Sitting at 7.4 right now. You don't think that's coming back? You don't think Pepe's coming back? You don't think Pepe's gonna get that 0 back? You don't think that Pepe's gonna run up? You don't think that when the institutional money starts to come in here and the market starts to pump, Pepe's not gonna run? Pepe's gonna run. Pepe's gonna run. It's gonna run just fine. Let's see what else we got. Where's where the hell? Where's Pi? We're on Pi. We were on Pi for a minute. We were looking at Pi and we were saying how great it was doing. Still holding up pretty well. $2.18 right now. Not too bad. Not too bad of a pullback. And it looks like it's on a pretty decent hour right now. Not too bad of a pullback. $2.83 was the high in the last day. So not too bad. Well, take it. It's not bleeding as bad as everybody else. Not too bad. But let's get into Ethereum. Negative 9% on the day, negative 24% on the week, negative 32% on the month. It's pretty shitty performance. Pepe's all you're watching right now? It's a good watch. You know it's coming back. Timsky, Ether's turning out to be the BlackBerry of crypto. Yo, man, that's because that's because them guys, man, they can't they just sat back. They didn't do any upgrades. They didn't do anything the whole bear market. They didn't do nothing. Pi is going to 314. It's got to get past $3 first. Before it can get there, it's got to get past $3. It's got to get past $3. You know, I think Pi is going to be a massive project, but it's got to get to where it's going. You know. So true, Timsky. Timsky, that made me laugh, man. That made my morning right there. Ether's turning out to be the BlackBerry, the BlackBerry of crypto. Could be, man. Could be. These guys, man, they didn't roll out any upgrades. What do you expect? And what do you expect people to say? Like, what are we supposed to say? What are we supposed to sit up here and say? You're doing a great job, buddy. You're doing a great job, pal. No, do a terrible job. $3.14, 314, 3,014. I mean, come on, Ken. What are we supposed to say, man? Like, are we supposed to pat you on the back of the head and tell you, hey, you guys are doing great, man. You guys are taking over some of the market, you know, like, no, you're losing in the market. You know, your dominance keeps going down. It's not going up. There's a problem. Internet computer is another one, guys. $6.17. I think that one's gonna go. Where's H-bar? Let's take a look at some of these. Solana, 137, 133. Absolutely torched last night. Looks like it's trying to come back today, but absolutely got torched last night. Not surprising. We talk about Solana's values and its meme coins, right? And then we talk about retail money not really flooding into the market and people not really playing around in low market cap memes. Probably should have built some utilities over there, Solana. Probably should have built some better utilities over there and not put all of your stake into the meme coin market. Yeah, you're right. You're dead on, Selma. You shouldn't be stressed right now. You shouldn't be overextended. I put a short out about that the other day. You shouldn't be overextended. You shouldn't be stressed out because you shouldn't. If you're only stressed out if you're overextended, you put more money into the market than what you had to spend, and that's the absolute. You will absolutely get wrecked like that every single time because then you make emotional decisions, you make irrational decisions, and you will get wrecked. And that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're not stressed and you're not over leveraged, you can sit back, you can relax, you can play this market for what it is. You can DCA into 3 or 4 projects, and you can do your thing. You know. Yeah, possible settlement for XRP incoming. Yeah, that's next on the horizon. You know what I mean? That's coming. It's gonna come quick. XRP though, when we look at XRP and we pull this thing back, right? You're looking at it right now, sitting at $2.01, 201, right? This thing's gonna go to $1.99. I'm telling you, $1.99, $1.90. Great buying opportunity, right? Great buying opportunity. Let's just play this thing out with XRP for a minute, right? Let's say that you believe that you're a short-term believer, right? And you believe that XRP is going to $5, right? I believe it's going higher than $5. But let's just say that you just believe that XRP is going to $5, right? And you put your money in XRP at $2. That's more than a 2x. right now, from just where it sits today. That's not buying during the whole bear market, right? That's not buying when it was 33 cents. That's not buying, when it was 40 cents. That's not buying, when, on its way up even at 50 cents. Sitting at $2 right now, right? $2.01. We can probably sit here and watch this thing hit $1.99, right? But that's 2x from where you are right now. That's not bad money. That's not bad money. And that's on the low end. If you just think that XRP is going to $5, right? I gave you the low projection. Everybody says $5, $5, $5. Well, if you believe that, why wouldn't you buy at $2? Why wouldn't you 2x your money in a play that you know is not going anywhere? They're not gonna rug. XRP's not gonna rug. It ain't going nowhere. 2x your money, and that's a low. It's a low standard, Cardano, same way. Look at Cardano. Cardano's been around forever, right? Cardano's been around forever. You look at Cardano right now, sitting at 50 cents, 59 cents right now, right? You think Cardano's going to $1.25? More than likely. More than likely, right? More than likely. I mean, it got to $1. It got to $1.23 just a couple months ago, and we weren't even in a real bull market, right? So, will it get to $1.25? More than likely, even with the talk of an ETF coming out, right? So yeah, more than likely, it's 2x on your money. It's 2x on your money right now. $5. I'm working for Pizza Hut. No, I'm just trying to put these things into perspective for people, Timsky, because sometimes you gotta pull things back and bring people in and say, well, hold on. Why am I investing in a market that looks like this, right? Why would I put my money into a market that looks like this, right? Well, it's the same with Cardano. You don't think it's going to $1.25? If it is, that's a 2x on your money. That's over a 2x on your money by buying right now. Tron has been pretty stable between 22 and 25 cents. You see, Tron's been absolutely resilient to this market. Resilient. There's not a safer bet right now when you look at the volatility of this market. There's not a safer bet right now to put your money in. Historically, over the past year or so, than Tron. Tron's been stable between 22 and 25 cents. Very stable. Crazy support. I don't know if Justin Sun owns so much of this project that it won't drop below that unless he sells. I don't know, but it looks like somebody's holding that floor at 22 cents and they're holding it strong. I mean, they are holding on. Oh yeah, this is a shop till you drop straight up, Timsky. This is a shop till you drop straight up. Clearance sale, 80-90% off. Come in and buy everything. I'm leveraged. You're leveraged, Canadian. You're good, Heat, man. Your bags are gonna turn, man. And if you are over leveraged, let's say you don't have any more dry powder to put into the market, just sit back and chill. Just sit back and chill. The market's not gonna stay here. It's not gonna stay here. But of course, we got Pi sitting here, doing what it does. Litecoin. We don't talk about Litecoin a lot, man. But Litecoin's been on an absolute monster run. You look at it over the month, it's performed. It's performed well. Litecoin, man, one of the OGs, man, out here performing, man, out here doing its thing, man, out here doing its thing. I don't own any Litecoin. I wish I would have. I wish I would have bought it at 50 cents. I mean, at $50 when it was down there. I wish I would have, but I don't own any. Like Sway, look at Sway, $2.61. I think Sway's going to $6 when this market turns around, and these retail money starts to come, and this institutional money really starts to come in. Hit the like, hit that like button. Thanks. He probably, like you're 2xing all the way across the board up here, man. Stellar, look at Stellar, 26 cents. 26 cents. It's only got to get at 60 cents. You're more than 2x. You're more like a 3x at 60 cents. That's not even $1. That's not even $1. H bar, 18 cents. 18 cents for H bar. I'm buying H bar. I'm buying H bar like crazy. It was just 37 cents right here. This year. This is this year. This is a year chart. This is this year. This is just a couple months ago right here. 37 cents. I don't know. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Maybe I'm dumb. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. 2x bullish. Hey, I'm just pointing the fact out that you can get double ups and double ups and double ups. And if you throw $1,000 into the market and you double it 10 times, that's $1 million. Yeah, Sui's going to be just fine in this bull market. I haven't looked in a long time, Timsky. I haven't looked in a long time how that's doing. Yeah, he was in. Shout out. Robert Flack, shout out. So Selmo's giving a shout out. Crypto loves everybody, Selmo. Crypto loves everybody, man. Yeah, PCE this morning, I think inflation is going to be higher than what we think, Junior. I think it's going to be higher than what we think. I think that's why we see this market's going down as well. So they're staking that, Timsky. I'm not that familiar with the project. I mean, we looked at it a couple times because you were on here. Robert Flack, rest in peace. And what a song that was. Yeah, what a song that was. All right. But, when we look at this, like, let's go down through here. I mean, H bar, Pepe, huge discount right now. Ando, 91 cents. Absolute bargain here. Now, when we look at Ando, look for a bigger fall in Ando. If I was you guys, I'd be looking at pick up Ando right around 80, 87 to 85 cents. Maybe even this weekend. I'd be looking to pick that up there. You can see it's not even recovering on the hour, right? From the big dip that it had, it's not even starting to recover on the hour. So I'd be looking for a bigger dip there. Killing me softly. Don't have me sing it to you. You'll be in trouble. You be in trouble. You get me to start singing, man. YouTube will really be shutting me down. OM's the other one, guys, right here. Where we at here? Hydro Liquid, Polka Dot, Mantra right here. OM's the other one. We're looking 730, 734 right now. If you see, it didn't have as big of a pullback last night as the rest of the market. It just kind of shows you the strength of OM right now. It only 0.7% pullback on the day. So definitely you're seeing the strength of OM right now. Yo, a lot of the OGs are leaving us, man. Karaoke time, Crypto Confident. Nah, you don't want me doing karaoke, man. You don't want me to do karaoke, man. Everybody be running. Yeah, it's starting to recover. Pie's recovering. Let's go over here to the hour chart. You'll see it. You'll see the projects that are starting to dig out. I don't even want to say dig out. I mean, this is a huge hole they put themselves in. But there's a theme here. You see Pie, it's up 8% on the hour, $2.2 and $2.27. It's starting to dig itself out. OM, the one that we just looked at, $2.34, starting to dig itself out. But again, these ones are the ones that didn't take that big of a hit last night either, right? Elgo, you look at Elgorand, 22 cents. You know, it got popped last night. It got popped for 6.7%. Excuse me. But you can start to see the money flow back in, right? So you can start to see where the money's starting to flow at this morning. You know, you can start to see what people are buying. You can start to see where this money is going. We talked about Litecoin. Look at Litecoin starting to dig itself out. 120. For some reason, Litecoin's getting a crap ton of volume. Look at Flare. Look at Flare. Flare's digging itself, right? It actually, took a 6% hit last night. It's up 1.1% this morning. People are buying it up. You see the money flow starting to come over there. Radium, people are starting to buy Radium. You start to see this fill in a little bit green, right? You look a little bit greener as the morning goes on. You can start to follow the money flow, right? Start to follow the money flow. Where are people putting their money? These are probably the projects you want to start looking at and saying, do I own some of these where people are starting to put their money? Because more than likely in a market like this where people are burying their money is probably the ones that are probably going to survive and be less. Baby Fat, what's going on? Good morning. How are you? But yeah, these are the ones that'll probably take less of a hit on these downturns. You see, XRP didn't quite go under that $2 mark, sitting there, 202. We'll see. We'll see what happens this morning as these things start to roll out. But we definitely got a spook in the market from these tariffs. Definitely. Look at AVAX sitting at $20 right now. That's a steal. That's an absolute steal right now. All this is steal. We are on straight up clearance right now. All of this is on clearance. I know people's wallets probably look like absolute dog crap right now, but that's all good, man. They'll turn around. Polkadot's under $5. These things will turn. You gotta buy these dips though. You gotta buy these dips. So when we let's come over here and look at this total 3. That's going to tell you what you need to know, right? So on Friday we talked about the total 3 needing to hold this line right here, and this was at 0.5 line right here, right? And this was right around that 857 trillion, right? Look where it's flirting to right now. It's looking at this 0.3 line right now, right? It's looking at this 0.3 line. Scott, if it doesn't hold this line, and this is that big liquidity gap we were talking about, right? This is the scary piece, right? When you have a liquidity gap like this, more than likely, Pepe was, we talked about Pepe being in this exact same situation. More than likely, you're coming down. You're coming down because there's really no support. There's no resistance. There's nothing to hold this. This is a straight rocket ship to the upside. And when you take a rocket ship to the upside like this, you're going to slowly start to leak your way down. And that's what's happening with this total 3. You're going to slowly start to leak your way down. So as we look at this, right, we're looking at this thing for what it is, right? No fanboys, none of that. It is what it is. You have this 0.3 line right here, right? It's already dipped below that today. This is the daily candle. So between last night and today, it's trying to buy itself back up above that line. If it doesn't hold that, we're coming back down into here. And this right here is where you're going to start seeing your 60K Bitcoin, your $1,500 Ethereum down up in this area right here. And if we get down here, if we start moving down here, which there's a possibility, right? When you look at it, it's possibility we're going there. And I don't want to be doom and gloom on you, but there's right here. This is your this tunnel that we talk about. We talked about the same thing with Pepe. This trading tunnel right here that we talked about. We could be coming back down here to test this, to see if this is the support that we think it is. We could be coming down here to test this. You see the trend, you see the medium line right here, right? This is that medium, right? This is that happy medium. And once it broke below that, you knew we were in trouble. This is when I started to tell you guys for weeks now, yo, the total 3's in trouble. Yo, the total 3's in trouble. And once we broke below this right here, I kept saying to you guys, we're in trouble. We're in trouble. We had this big liquidity gap here, and we just broke below this medium line right here. We could be in for some nasty prices. And that's why I kept watching it every day, because this is what your altcoins are doing, minus Bitcoin and minus Ethereum. So it's we got to hold the line where we're at, right around the $771 million market cap right now for the total 3, or we could be on our way. We could be on our way to a 73K Bitcoin. Next stop for Bitcoin is 73K if it continues on the downhill. I mean, it's recovering a little bit this morning, but 73K could be in the cards. Lawmakers pushing. Yo, man, I told you that meme coin that Trump launched was terrible idea, Selma. Terrible. It was terrible for crypto. It was absolutely terrible. It was one of the worst ideas that a presidential candidate could have made. It was terrible. I'm still bullish. Selma, I'm gonna do you one better. I'm still bullish on a $10 trillion market cap this bull run. 10 trillion. I think that'll be the absolute top. That'll be the absolute top. 10 trillion. But I think the majority of it's going to be institutional money. I don't think that you're going to see retail money start flooding in. It's going to be institutional money. It's going to be driven first by the ISOs, second by the altcoins, in a very short meme run. In a very, very short meme run. And when I say a very short meme run, what I mean is a very short, low market cap meme run. I think you'll see your Pepes of the world run, your Shibs of the world run, your Doges of the world run, your Bonks run. I think you'll see all of them run. You'll see all of them go along with the altcoin market. I think they're going to be mixed in with the altcoin market But I think when you're low market caps, when we talk about low market caps, remember the bull runs of past, we had these big, huge low market cap runs. I think they're going to be short-lived this time. Yeah, Ken, we definitely could drop all weekend. We definitely can get in. That's why I'm telling you guys, be careful with the market. Don't go all in. Like if you're DCAing into something, be very strategic on how you're doing it. Put a little bit in at this point, put a little bit in at another point, a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. Don't go all in. Don't go all in. What's the worst that can happen? It goes up and you make money. Or you win both ways, right? You either win because you DCA to a point where you've got the lowest that you could possibly go, or you win because all of a sudden the market turns around and takes off, right? But if you dump all your capital into a market like this right now, and this total 3 is telling you that the altcoins are nowhere near running. They're nowhere near running, right? So if you dump all your money into a market like right now, and then you just sit on your hands and wait, you're going to get you're going to be digging out of this market for a long time. Maddie V, good morning. Good morning. Oh, you street beggars, man. People that they just, when you look at it, people just don't take into account. They don't take into the account that the retailers do not have the money. They don't have the money to push this. They push this market. Yeah, I just think 10 trillion, Selmo, just because I see a big influx of institutional money coming in. Because they have to, one, because of the ISO regulations, and two, because I think that this is the shakeout that institutional investors want, right? They want to shake out all the weak people. They want to shake you out. And if you're weak, there's two reasons you get shaken out of a market. You're weak or you're broke. Only 2 reasons you get shaken out of the market. 1, you're weak, you're scared, and 2, you're broke. You have to sell everything to make your bills, right? Which means you were probably overextended at the beginning anyways. So I think them are the way you get shaken out. And Scottish, what's up? Good morning, my brother. Good morning. We were just talking about OM, my brother. That's the play. It's holding up really, really well. 66K incoming. Yeah, I think 73. You got to get to 73 before you get to 66. I think 73 is probably, there's some support there at 73. If we go down, we'll see if we can hang on to 73. If not, 66 is definitely somewhere on the table. And when you look at it, and we do look at it, like right here, guys, I'm telling you, this total 3, I keep preaching this to you guys. This is the chart you want to pay attention to. And with this liquidity gap right here, if we come down here, this is where you're going to start to see that 70 and 60K Bitcoin, that 1,500 ETH, all of them prices like that. This is where you'll see Solana go under $100. This is where you'll see Solana be under $100, all up in here. And if it gets down, this is why I'm telling you guys, don't exhaust yourself chasing this dip. Don't exhaust your funds chasing this dip all the way down here, because man, if we get up in here, this is where you're going to want to be, just influxing your capital into the market. This right here is, if we get down in here, you're going to see institutional money putting so much money into crypto down in here. Like you're not even going to know. You're not even going to be playing in the same field as them. Imagine a $60,000 to $66,000 Bitcoin. You don't think that institutions are going to come in and just be like, yo, this is what we've been waiting for, and they're just going to start piling into that? Boom, boom, boom. You don't think that Ethereum gets to 1,500 or below, people aren't going to just start influxing their money in there? Yeah, I mean, as much as we dog on Ethereum, it's still going to do 4 to 5K in a bull run. It's still going to do 4 to 5K just off of name recognition alone, right? So if you look at it, you know, people are going to start flowing their money in there. You don't think that if you see an XRP down here, down up in here at you know, $1.50, $1.25, that people aren't going to just start freaking just pouring money into the market? This is what institutions are waiting for. OM held up so well last night. I mean, you know, people say, what do you mean it held up? Well, when you look at where the rest of the market went, and this is what I was saying earlier, when you look at where the rest of the market went, and then you look at where OM went, it didn't suffer anywhere near the pullback, that the rest of the market suffered on the day, anywhere near the pullback, not at all. And it's gaining ground this morning. It's back up to 741. And it's gaining ground. Pi as well. When you look at Pi, it did. Yeah, this is green on the hour, guys. But you know, the market's starting to come back around. But when you look at Pi, you look at that massive pullback that the market was on. Pi didn't have that pullback. I mean, yeah, it pulled back, but nowhere near what the rest of the market did. It just goes to show you where people are holding their money, where people are holding on to. So around 60K, calling 60K, Scottish calling 60K. Let's see where it goes. But all right, guys, we're out of here this morning. But yeah, pay attention, guys. Pay attention. It's total 3. I keep telling you guys, pay attention. This liquidity gap is huge. It's what's driving the rest of the altcoin market down. BTC is, I mean, it's coming back this morning. 81. The market's starting to turn around a little bit this morning. Let's see how much it turns around. But remember, guys, today's Friday. You know, today's Friday. What do we usually have on Friday afternoon? Usually have a sell-off going into the weekend. You know what I'm saying? Usually have a sell-off going into the weekend on Friday. So don't be scared. You know, don't be scared of this market. Don't be over leveraged, but don't be scared at the same time. Sit back, relax, have your entry points ready to go. And as the market starts to pull down, if it starts to pull down, enter at them entry points. And it's as simple. And having them entry points and getting in is so simple now. You literally can go to Uniswap and set a limit order on anything you want to buy. And you can set them limit orders and allow the machine to do the work for you while you're outside this weekend touching some grass and just chilling. You don't got to do anything. Big Watch Dude is in the building. What is up? Oh, you don't got to do anything but set the limit order. You can go to Coinbase. You can set your limit orders. You can go to almost any centralized exchange and set a limit order for yourself. So you don't even got to watch the chart. You can go in there and say, give me, you know, $500 if, you know, if XRP reaches, you know, $1.90, right? You know, so you can go outside, you can touch grass, you can do whatever you want to do. Let the machine do the work for you. And go ahead and get the prices that you want. You know what I mean? So, you know, be smart about this situation too, but don't over leverage yourself. Ride this thing slowly down. And like I said, what's the worst that can happen to you? The market turns around and it takes off and you got a couple buys in already on the way down and you make some money. Yeah. Is that necessarily a bad thing? Probably not. Or the market continues to go down and you continue to get a better and better price. And when it does turn around, boom, you're making money earlier, right? That's not a terrible thing either, right? So in these markets, you're in a win-win situation. You're a win-win. So take your win-win, right? Take your win-win. Be happy about it. Understand that this is a shakeout. These people are trying to shake you out, especially out of your Bitcoin, your XRP, and your ISOs. They're trying to shake you out of that. Hang on, relax, chill. Allow everybody to get shaken out. allow institutional money to come in here and buy up these dips and ride that wave up. That's the only thing you can do. And if you try to fight that power, you'll lose. Just know that this is how the game works, and this is what's being done. And you either play the game or you get wrecked. And so, it is what it is, guys. And take advantage of the opportunity. Big Watch dude, man, glad to see you in the chat. You're my dog, always my dog, day one. But yo, we up out of here. See you guys on Monday morning. We'll see what we can do this weekend. And go ahead, guys. In the description, I went ahead and I put my TikTok in there. I put the TikTok in there. Regulators, mount up. Let's go, Selmo. I put TikTok in there. Put all my socials in there. Put the BTCC link in there too. That's the exchange I've been using lately. We talked about it yesterday. I checked again. They do have Pi over there, Big Watch, on spot and leverage. So I told you if they had Pi over there, I dropped the link. The link's in this description. They do have Pi over there for trading. You don't have to KYC unless you plan on making deposits to and from your bank account or credit card. But other than that, there's no KYC involved. So go ahead. If you want it, do it. Like I said, all the links to all my socials are down there. I spend a lot of time on TikTok. So if you guys want to go hit the TikTok up, go ahead. Appreciate you. Be back at you guys on Monday. You guys have a great weekend. Put them limit buys in there, guys. Don't sit there and look at the chart all day. Make sure you're using the tools that are available to you. Put them limit buys in there and go have fun this weekend and get the hell out the house. We up out of here. Bye.